What's up, YouTube? So I'm back with another watch review, and this is a pretty special piece that I have with me this time around. This is the SBDC051 by Seiko, and it's actually not mine. I got it on loan for a week from Kyrail. Huge shout out to Kyrail. He's an awesome watch collector, and yeah, he gave me the opportunity to handle his watch for a week and basically play around, and I just want to thank him for being a huge supporter of the channel as I'm starting out. I'm going to link his Instagram down below in the description, so check him out. He has some awesome watch pictures, and yeah, he's just an awesome guy overall. So onto the review. This is the SBDC051 by Seiko, and it's actually a reissue of the 62MAS, which is Seiko's legendary dive watch. It's not an exact reissue, it's kind of like a reinterpretation. It's a modern reinterpretation of the popular 62MAS, and it has its lovers and haters, but you know what, I've had this for a week and I just want to share my thoughts and experience yeah, from that whole week. So this is a 42.6mm case, 13.8mm thick, 50mm lug to lug, and 20mm lug width. It has really nice zaratsu polishing, if you can see. Super sharp lines all around and really nice finish. It's a mixture of brushed and polish throughout the case. It comes with a non-sign crown. Some people love it, some people hate it, but you know, it is what it is. It comes with a sapphire crystal, and it has blue AR coating on the underside of it. It's a really nice application of AR, as you can see, the pop of blue. And this crystal is slightly domed. There's a slight dome to it. I'm not sure if you can see, but as you can see, there's a really nice distortion effect on the edge when you try to look at the dial. Speaking of the dial, this is a gray sunburst dial. It looks pretty matte to me. It's pretty matte gray. I don't really see the sunburst, maybe once in a while, but it's very legible, and it's really nice when it comes to the finish. It has a 120 click bezel, which honestly is one of the best actions I've ever encountered with a Seiko diver. Listen to that. Lines up perfectly. There's almost no backplay at all. Honestly, one of the best bezel action I've had in any watch. Props to Seiko for actually getting it lined up. This watch comes with a 6R15 movement. So it has a 21,600 BPH, and it has a power reserve of 50 hours, powered by the Spron 510 mainstring. And for me, I have a SARP which has the same movement, and honestly, 6R15Ds can be a bit of a hit or a miss. I think that's something Seiko really need to up the game with. But on this, it's been pretty good. I've been averaging about 10 seconds a day of constant usage off and on the wrist. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed, and it is a good movement. The crown is a screw down crown, which helps it get its 200 meter water resistance rating. So in the first position, you can change the date. Second position, it hacks. It's also a hand winding movement. Not sure if you can hear that. Winding it feels very smooth, and yeah, it's a nice wind on the crown. The bracelet that comes stock with this, it's very nice. It's much nicer than the one I have on my SARP 033. Really nice brushing work all around. Nice profile, it's not too thick, it's not too thin. And it comes with Seiko's standard pin and collar system if you want to remove or add any links. The clasp that comes with it is very nice as well. It's a milk clasp and locks in securely, and you have 4 micro adjustments. Yeah, if you want to resize it on the go. One thing to note about how this watch wears, so if you look at the lug to lug is 50 millimeters, but if you do this, you can see the end links actually protrude out a bit, effectively making the lug to lug 54 millimeters, give or take. And I thought that would be too large for my 6.5 inch wrist, but you know what? This watch really fits really well. I think it's due to this really nice case shape. It contours to the wrist really well, and it's just super comfortable. My 006, sorry, my SKX 007. So it's a bit more top heavy, even though it has shorter lug to lugs, but this SBDC051 is practically glued to your wrist. It really fits your wrist circumference perfect. It's like a glove. I really like the side profile, the lines are great, and I think it's an overall very well designed watch. This watch retails at about $750 US. You probably can get it cheaper than that from gray market dealers, or you can probably look up eBay. I'm not sure how much they're going for there, but to be honest, I think it's well worth the price. It's definitely a few steps above the entry-level diver line by Seiko. The SKX feels cheap in comparison. Not knocking the SKX, it's one of my favorite watches, but you really feel the difference in quality when this one is on wrist. Lume on this is Seiko's typical Lumibrite lume, and it performs spectacularly. It glows like a torch. Let me turn the lights off and give you a little sneak peek. There you go. It's pitch black, and yeah, the lume is really good. So what are my thoughts on the Seiko SBDC051? Well, I think if you're looking for a really well made dive watch from one of the best brands out there, and you want to make it a daily and not have anything else to worry about, this is a great option. It ticks all the boxes. It's well made, it looks good, it's very legible, it's water resistant to 200 meters, and the fit and finish is absolutely superb. I think you really can't go wrong with this watch. I'm gonna wrap things up with a wrist shot just so you can see how it looks on a 6.5 inch wrist. For comparison, here's my SKX 007. And this is how it looks like on my 6.5 inch wrist. Very comfortable. Even with the big, or should I say long lug to lug, it doesn't really feel so. I think it's super comfortable. It wraps around your wrist like a glove, and it's a really cracking watch. So yeah, check out this SBDC051 by Seiko. I'm sure you're gonna love having it in your collection. Until next time, guys.